Hi everyone, welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. Or should I really talk like this? The force is strong. No, I'm no Darth Vader, I'm no any Star Wars character. Sometimes if I don't shave I might be Chewbacca. But we have got the Star Wars Target Darts TIE Fighter Darts. Now I pre-ordered these from Target Darts. When the full launch came out, I've not got the type of money that can go out and spend £600 on the lightsaber darts. Yes, I like them. They're phenomenal. If anybody wants to send them to me, just let me know. I'll gladly accept them on your behalf. Between the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter, I like the TIE Fighter. I'm hoping to get the X-Wing. I'm hoping to get the Darth Vader darts, but budgets are budgets. So I purchased the TIE Fighter. Now at £100 for a set of darts, I'm expecting something to be phenomenal. So I'm really looking forward to getting these on the table. So if you like what you see in this video, you'll be able to buy these from Target Darts Direct, or you can head into St Helens Darts Megastore or go onto their website and buy them from there. Just tell them the cowboy sent you. So let's do the usual. Let's get them on the table, get them on the board, meet back here, do a little recap and give them their ratings. On the front of the box, you get a nice window showing you the full dart. You get those beautiful descriptive TIE Fighter logo, Star Wars logo, telling you from Target, and the beautiful graphics. These are the 24-gram steel tip and 90% tungsten. On the back of the box, you get a picture of the flight, you get a picture of the barrel and the point. It tells you what's in the box. You get the Star Wars logo again, Swiss Point technology, and the Target barrel guarantee with the Target Darts website. Inside the darts are held in place in a foam insert. You've got the premium Swiss Point key in there, and you've also got the keychain for that Swiss Point tool. They come in 23, 24 and 25 grams. The 23 are 48mm long by 7mm diameter, 24 are 48mm long by 7.2mm diameter, and the 25 grams are 49mm long by 7.4mm diameter. Now what you get with this package, you get 3 Star Wars Target tungsten dart barrels in 90%, 3 Swiss Storm Onyx points in black 30mm, 3 Pro Grip Star Wars shafts short, and 3 Pro Ultra Flights number 6. They are 23, 24 and 25 and they're £99.95 and available right now from St Helens Darts Megastore. So let's take a close look at these TIE Fighter darts, the Star Wars range from Target. Now before you all start talking about the price of these darts, they're £100. We'll address that when we get to the recap. All we're going to be doing now is having a look at the dart and see if it is a nice dart. Now let's start at the front. We're going to take the stem and flight off. We'll deal with them in a little minute. But at the front of this dart, you get the Storm Onyx Swiss Point. And it'd have to be a Storm Point. There's no way you could put a different point on this. It's got to be Storm. On the theme of Star Wars for the Stormtroopers. Now look at the detail on this dart. It is magnificent. Now at the front, you've got a tapered nose, but you've got these lateral cuts, but they're concave lateral cuts. They're not just straight cuts, concave with the 3 green grooves in them. That's going to give you that extra bit of grip for you front grippers, myself included. I grip at the front and the middle. I've got fingers on all there. I don't touch the rear at all. Now you come to this middle bit of the dart, and you've got that Star Wars Imperial logo. Now you'll see that all over the TIE Fighter. It actually looks, if you see that hex shape, like the wings of a TIE Fighter. It's really, really nice. At the rear, you've got a series of straight cut grooves. Then you've got some lateral milling detail. And these are also concave. If you can see down the barrel, just like that, you'll see they're not flat, they're concave. It actually looks like a concave hex bolt from here. It's really, really good. The detail in the dart is It's second to none, but Target Darts designers are out there with one of the best designers. I think that's why Star Wars Disney got in touch with Target Darts to do a collaboration. That is a lot of work in a dart. So let's get to the sizes. These are the 24 grams, sorry. They are 48 long. Just getting the edge. I could have took the point out, but what's the point? What's the point? It's 48.04. The diameter should be 7.2. 7.21. The drill depth at the rear, for you guys that like to know the balance point, the drill point at the rear is 12.27. So it's not too deep. So it's going to be front weighted, but not heavily front weighted. It's a beautiful looking dart. Now the Storm Onyx point is 30mm, so it's a decent length of point. I think most companies are stepping away from 26mm because nobody really uses them anymore. But this dart, it's just incredible. It's an incredible looking dart. So let's have a look at the stem and the flight. Now it's a Pro Grip tag short stem, and it's a number 6 flight. But the flight design is really good as well. When we get to the throne section, I won't be using the stem and the flight. I'll be keeping them good. I may use these. The new R2D2 K-Flex. So let's have a little look at them. These are really nice. These are £20 a set. I'm sure they're £20 a set, £19.99 or something. I'll put the price on the screen once I check up for sure. I bought these on the day they were out for the pre-launch, and I bought the R2D2s and I bought the TIE Fighters. I just thought the two of them looked really good, and I didn't want to go all dark side sauces. Let's get a wee R2D2. But look at them. They are striking. The price, in my opinion, is a bit steep, but what you've got to take into consideration when you're thinking about the prices, these, Disney will be taking quite a bit of cut from this. They will be taking a license fee, and it won't be cheap because they know Star Wars stuff sells. So bear that in mind, that will be added onto the price, the K-Flex and the darts. There you go, that's R2D2. So that's what I'll be using in the throne section probably. Give them a little go. So let's get these onto the scales so we can get them onto the board. Dart number 1. 24.12. Dart number 2. 24.17. And dart number 3, 24.20, so 0.08 of a difference. And what you do with that is you take the middle and go 0.05 either way, so it's 0.04 either way, so it's within tolerance. Full setup, 25.77, and the full setup with the K-Flex is 25.65. On the front you'll see that Storm Onyx Swiss point. Looks really nice. Then you come to the front of the dart. You've got those concave slots, lateral cuts. You've got the 3 green grooves. You've got one more groove, then you come to this detail. Now I'm going to turn the dart around a little tiny bit. There you go. The sign of the Imperial Force just looks exactly like a TIE Fighter. It is absolutely brilliant. Then you come up to 3/4 of the way up the dart, and you've got these concave lateral cuts again, making it look like hex, but it's concave with the straight cut grooves in between, tapering right up to the back of the dart. Then you've got, I'll try and spin that round, the Star Wars short stem, and then you've got the TIE Fighter flight. Absolutely beautiful. I've got the Star Wars TIE Fighter darts in my hand, and as you can see, I have stuck the R2-D2 K-Flex on them. It's just a little bit of good versus evil. Oh. So, first dart I threw there. These are a lot grippier than I thought they were going to be, so I've had to relax my grip a little bit. Now, the way I'm throwing them, I am holding them like this, thumb quite in the middle, finger on the front, and they are very, they're not a deep cut, but they stick in your hands. Now, on initial thoughts, when I seen these darts, I didn't think they were going to be that grippy. I thought these were going to be quite like a 2, maybe 2.5, but they're maybe a 3.5. They're not, as I said, got a lot of depth to the grip, but they do stick in your hands, and that may be just the coating that's on them. But they're a really nice dart. Nice 60. Even though the R2-D2 flights don't belong on these darts, that's the ones I've got. But they do complement them well. Oh. They're thrown really good. They're going through the air really good. I'm going to give that grip on the front a 3, the middle a 3.5, and I'm going to have a little throw with the rear first to see what I think of them. I'm not a rear gripper, but they're spinning through the air well. The grip on the back I'm going to give a 3.5 as well. So I'm going to go 3 at the front, 2, I'm going to go 2.5 at the very front. 2.5, 3.5 and 3.5. But they're really nice darts to throw. You find your sweet spot on these darts, and you're going to really like them. I am your father. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 more darts with these, then I'm going to get them straight into the 201 challenge. Oh, that second dart killed that. Let's do the 201 challenge.
Scottish Cowboy to throw first. Game on!
May the force be with me. No, I can't even be using the force. These are the dark side. Oh, I tried to get them over and get a 26. Definitely on the dark side there. Oh,
60.
I thought I was going in a treble. They look good.
Scottish Cowboy, you require 115.
Ah. Oh.
41.
Wired it.
Scottish Cowboy, you require 74.
Oh, come on!
Scottish Cowboy, you require 32. Yes, get to that. Scottish Cowboy.
So let's recap on the Target Star Wars Darts TIE Fighter. Now, where do we start? We're going to start with the grip. We'll do the grip and the ratings and get me road, then I'll talk about the darts. So the grip, it's a 2 to a 2.5 at the front because you get those concave lateral cuts with the grooves. Then you get to the detail in the middle where you've got the Imperial emblem, the TIE Fighter design. That is a 3.5. Now it's not deep, it's not rugged, it's not ragged, but it sticks in your fingers, and that's where it gets the 3.5 from. The rear, where you've got those lateral cuts with the little concave beveled edges with a radial straight cut grooves, that gets a 3.5 as well. That's got a really good grip. You'll get great push if you're a rear gripper. Value for money. These are an 8 out of 10, and I'm going to explain why. These are £100. Now, if you have purchased a set of the 95k range, or you've purchased any of the special edition darts that's in a tin, I'm expecting more from a £100 set of darts than just the little cardboardy casing and a keychain with the Swiss point tool. Now, I know a lot of the money from this dart is going to the Star Wars licensing, the Lucasfilms copyright. Now, that's what happens when you manufacture a dart under license from another company. That other company has to take a chunk of that. So you would probably find if this was just a design by Target Darts, it would be about £75, £70 £75. If this came in a TIE Fighter tin, or the other ones came in an X-Wing tin, these could easily be £120. But to justify people to pay £100 for these, you're just going a little bit too far, I think. I rate myself on honesty. I paid £100 for these. I bought these in the R2-D2 K-Flex, which is also in the review. These are not selling out. The website has still got them. I expect it. Now, I'm a massive Star Wars fan. I am a massive Star Wars fan. I can remember going to see the original Star Wars film when I was a kid on the day it was launched. My cousins took me to see them. They're a lot older than me, and they took me to see that, and I went to see every single one of them, and I loved them. I fell in love with Star Wars then, and I could not wait till these come out, and these will be going into my collection, and I'll try and get the rest of them, but I'm not made of money. I'll need to wait till I've got more funds, then I'll buy another set, then I'll buy another set. But I think Star Wars, the brand, that Disney themselves have missed the mark a little bit with their prices. Now, the lightsaber darts at £600, they should have flown out and been out of stock very quickly, and they're not. They're still on sale. That to me says they have overpriced it. They've not judged the market that well. Star Wars collectors there are thousands and thousands and thousands of them. Me being one of them. I love anything to do with Star Wars. I've not got £600 to spend on a pair of a set of darts. A pair of darts. That would be handy. Well, there, I've sent you 2 darts. What I'm trying to say is, I think if this was reduced by £15, these would be out of stock immediately. I just think the £100, when you see what else is on the market at £100, these are not up there for value for money. So it's an 8 out of 10. Based on my Diamond G3 darts, these get an 8 out of 10. They're a great dart to throw. I can't knock anything off this dart for its how it performs as a dart, how it looks as a dart. That's it. It's 8 out of 10. It's brilliant, really good. It's just not something that would be my match dart. The 501 challenge, done it in 13 darts. The normal could have been better, could have been worse, but it's one take. The only thing, as I said in this, that I just think the value for money is not there. I don't think you'll get enough of a presentation. I've recently done the Bro Greaves Gen 1s and got the box here, and they both come in the same box. That is £70, that is £100. Yes, there's more work in that dart, but you'd expect the presentation to be a bit better. The packaging's really nice. I do like the packaging. I just wish it was in a tin. So guys, if you've liked the video, please hit that little thumbs up. Click the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell for more to know when more videos are available. If you take the time to leave a comment, I'll take the time to answer it. But most importantly, keep enjoying your darts, and I'll catch you on the next review. Yeehaw!